lovelies, I am Sharni Quinn and I'm super excited to be a speaker at this plant-based and vegan festival. And this talk is all about how you can be living the plant-based lifestyle in a fun, light-hearted and empowering way. So not only will we be looking at how to create a physical health, but mental, emotional and spiritual health and happiness as well. So come and join me on this fabulous adventure as I film this in beautiful Bali and inspire you to be living the plant-based lifestyle. So I'm super passionate about bringing more joy, balance and freedom to the world. And I love to inspire individuals to empower themselves to stress less and live more. So the tips and the tools and all the knowledge that I'm going to be sharing with you in this video is what I have been implementing in my own life over the last 20 years and what I have been sharing with all my clients, whether it's the one-on-one coaching or my retreats or my workshops or my online programs over the last 13 years. So let's have a look at the benefits of what living a plant-based lifestyle can do for your health and your well-being. So how will eating a plant-based diet benefit and improve your health? Well, there is scientific fact and research that shows that if you're eating a plant-based diet, it is much better for your cholesterol, your blood pressure, and any excess fat or weight. So overall, it is better for your health and your well-being. Now for me, I have visited my naturopath here in Bali for many, many years. And she swears that if everybody had to just have no dairy, no gluten, and no sugar in their diet, then we will all be happier, healthy people. So when my ladies come and join me in Bali on my retreats, I always suggest to them to be plant-based, or at least vegetarian. So most of them arrive and definitely aren't plant-based eaters. So it's a little bit of a mind shift for them. However, every single one of them at the end of the retreat says how amazing they feel, how radiant they feel, and how much lighter they feel in their body and in their mind and their emotions as well. So I know that eating a plant-based diet is not only beneficial for me, it's also beneficial for all my clients, and I can see the different effects that it has on them. So what are the benefits for mental and emotional health with eating a plant-based diet? So imagine when you're feeling sick and you're feeling ill. You feel lethargic, you don't have any energy, you feel miserable, you feel grumpy. And if your body is in that state of dis-ease all the time, that's how you're always going to be feeling. So one way to get our body feeling better emotionally is to help get our body feeling better physically and health-wise as well. So as we've seen, there are definitely health benefits to eating a plant-based diet, but that doesn't only stop there, because then it also affects your emotions. So when you are not healthy and when you are sick, you feel miserable. Now, the healthier you are, the happier you feel. It's been fascinating because I've had a few coaching clients say to me, and most of them have been male, that they feel less angry when they're not eating red meat. One of the things that I really believe in is that the food that we eat, we are really absorbing all the, not only the nutrients and the health benefits, but all the energy around that as well. So imagine when animals are being slaughtered, they're feeling fear, they're feeling anger. And perhaps think about it this way, if you're eating that food, you're also taking on that energy. So I've just found it very interesting that my clients said that they felt more angry when they're eating red meat. And also imagine when you're choosing food without violence, this also has a really good feel factor for you. So you're not only choosing to eat conscious food and consciously putting healthy food into your body, but you also know that you're doing something good for the planet and also saving the animals. So that has to have some kind of emotional impact on your body and on your emotions. And then when you get to the mental, I know for me that eating a plant-based diet keeps my mind clear. So if I'm doing my yoga, my meditation, living a very stress-free life and eating plant-based, then I don't really have too many worries. So if you want to have less stress in your life, then eating a plant-based diet doesn't only cause less stress in your body from a health perspective, but also less stress on your emotions and on your mind. So to have a clear mind, to have peace of mind, then a plant-based diet definitely is the way to go. And then if you want to get really scientific, then there is so much proof out there showing how a plant-based diet is actually helping with anxiety and depression. So before you go off to a doctor and go and take those happy pills, rather go and change your lifestyle and eat more of a plant-based diet and see if that shifts your mood before you go and take drastic measures and have to take medication. And then how does eating a plant-based diet help with your spiritual health and happiness? Well, 13 years ago when I did my first yoga teacher's training, I learned one of the 8 limbs of yoga is all about ahimsa. So ahimsa is about doing no harm. And obviously we see it as doing no harm to others and doing no harm to animals. So you wouldn't exactly go out slaughtering any animals to be able to eat them. But I also see ahimsa as doing no harm to ourselves and to our own body. So by eating more of a plant-based diet, you're also being a lot more conscious of what you're putting into your body. You're eating consciously, you're looking after this amazing temple of yours, and you're looking after yourself not only from a physical health point of view and mental and emotional health, but also from a spiritual side as well. So when you're eating plant-based, you're a lot more conscious of the life that you are living, and that can really aid your personal growth. And also eating a plant-based diet actually opens up your heart, because you become more sensitive to energy when you are eating something that is so pure. You are eating life force energy rather than energy coming from animals. And that means that you are a lot more aware, you're a lot more connected to yourself, to others, to the universe, to the earth. And so you have a lot more clarity around exactly what it is that you need to be able to connect to your higher self. And not only that, but you're living a life that's more in harmony and more in balance and more peaceful. And let's face it, who doesn't want to be living a life with more ease? So what exactly does living a plant-based lifestyle look like? Well, as I mentioned, I've been in this industry, in the wellness industry, for 13 years, and I did my first teacher's training 13 years ago. Now, in that training, we had to cut out all chicken, all meat, all fish, all stimulants, even black pepper and salt. Now, it was pretty extreme, but I have never felt so healthy and had so much energy in my whole life up until that point. And we were doing 4 hours of yoga a day, we were doing an hour and a half of breathing a day, and we were taking in a lot of information with all this new yogic philosophy. So I felt supercharged, and I realized that I wanted to stay in this state. I do have a little bit of a disclaimer. I'm not 100% vegan, but I am plant-based as much as possible. And I wanted to tell you this because I want to let you know that it's a process. And so go one step at a time. If you are not 100% vegan right now, that's okay. Start being plant-based, just even one meal a week, one day a week, and see how that benefits you and how that will already change your life. And one thing that I really want to share is that being plant-based or being vegan doesn't mean that you can't have any fun. So having this lifestyle means that you actually have much more energy, you have much more vitality, your health is so much better, so you actually want to go out and about and do so many more things. So I want to share with you a few tips on how you can have fun and how you can actually go out and be enthusiastic about living a plant-based lifestyle. It's much more fun being plant-based together. So one way to make plant-based living a little more fun is to gather with your friends. Oh my word, these are the most delicious ribs I've ever tasted. Tempeh ribs, so much better than animal ribs, so yummy. So I'm here at one of the Bali markets, and this is where you can buy your fresh fruits and veggies. So discover where the local market is in your home and go for a bit of a shopping spree to discover the local produce and the stuff that is in season at this moment in time. What are your next steps going forward? So let's start from the beginning, and I wanted to just encourage you to start somewhere. If you're already fully vegan, well done, keep on going on that amazing path. If you are only starting on the plant-based journey, then start slowly. Start with baby steps, doing one step at a time, and see how that goes before you launch into being fully vegan. Just remember, it's a process, so start from the beginning. Another tip is to listen to the experts. So there is so much research out there nowadays about living a plant-based lifestyle, much more than there was when I first started 13 years ago. And there are so many experts out there, so find people that resonate for you and just start following them. Listen to what they have to say. Now, I'd love to encourage you, if you are in South Africa, to go visit the Wellness Warehouse stores. Now, I've been shopping at Wellness Warehouse for many years and I absolutely love their shops. Now, they're not only a health store, but they also encourage people to ask them questions when you're going in and out of the aisles there as well. So if you see anybody that is working at Wellness, ask them some tips. Get information from them. You know, they are really highly qualified, trained professionals that are working in the store, so they can really help you on the journey. And also go and check out ProVeg. Now, ProVeg are amazing because they give so much information and so many tips and tools on how to live a plant-based lifestyle. You really don't have to go looking anywhere else. So I encourage you to go and see them and check that stuff out as well. And then if you're wanting some more support from me, I'm super happy to be able to do some one-on-one coaching with you where I can help you go through this transformation. So I specialize in life transformation, whether it's from a health perspective or from a relationship or work career perspective. And so if you are wanting a little bit more support on how to actually take those steps and reap the benefits, then I'm offering you guys a special discount on my coaching sessions. So go and have a look at that and see how I can support you on your journey. Another tip I have for you is to make it a lifestyle. This is not a diet. This is not a fad. This is not something you're going to be doing for a couple of weeks and then go back to your old habits. This is something that you're going to be doing for the rest of your life. And it doesn't have to be so scary because you've already seen how much fun it is and how much lighter and less stressed you feel when you're living a plant-based lifestyle. So the last tip I have for you is to keep it light and fun. You don't want to be getting heavy and serious about this stuff. Yes, it's serious, and you want to take the philosophy around veganism seriously, but you don't have to take yourself so seriously. So the lighter you can be about this, and the more carefree and the more freedom you can bring to yourself and joy, then the easier it's going to be to stick to this path. So what I'd love you to do, a little coaching tool for you, is think of 3 next steps or 3 actions that you need to take towards living a plant-based lifestyle. And those 3 actions, I want you to also give a timeline to, or timing. And also think about what's going to keep you accountable. So if you want to, you're welcome to send those 3 actions through to me via Facebook and Instagram. I'm Sharni Quinn _wellness. And you can message me directly, and I would love to give you some feedback and just be there to support you along the journey. So you have actions, you have tips, you have tools, you have information, you have inspiration from me, and I wish you so much empowerment and joy and happiness on this journey of living the plant-based lifestyle. Sending you lots of love from Bali. Bye.